What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. It's the Vagabond Trader. Today is, I believe, the 12th of October 2016. First of all, have you guys checked out my website yet? Please, if you have not, go check it out. Subscribe. A lot of good content coming up these days. I post my watch list, which I will go over in a bit, and a lot of good articles for any new trader who's new to the game, how to trade while having a full-time job, 7 actionable steps to help you grow and preserve your trading capital, which in my opinion is a big deal when you're starting off with a small balance. Again, forex risk management. Take a look at when you get a chance, subscribe, and take it from there every week. And a midweek, I usually do a midweek update. This is my midweek update. It is Wednesday, and I'll be putting a blog post. I'm not going to be putting a blog post. I'm going to be updating my watch list. Updating it to show you guys setups that has changed, setups that has appeared that was not there last Sunday. So yeah, take a look. Let's go my watch list. Actually, I'm gonna go through my Evernote page. Yeah, so go take a look at the website, and without further ado, let's talk about some setups. Okay. You know what, let me full screen this. First, sorry, kind of in the middle of things. First of all, let's start off with some trades that I've done so far. First trade is that I took. Let's take a look at the New Zealand Swissy. Look at me, NZZ. Okay, so this one. I am currently short, and I'll explain you why. This, if you take a look at the monthly, let me take all this garbage out. So let's see. Take a look at the monthly, right? You got it. So I have this habit. I go down from the higher time frame, squeeze it down to lower, to a weekly, to a daily. And usually, if it's a weekly kind of setup, I like to get my entries on the daily. And if it's more of a daily setup, I like to get my entries on the 4 hour. Monthly is just to confirm the direction, what's happening in the longer term. You need to keep an eye out on the monthlies because that's where the big money is at. But I usually don't. I kind of do and I kind of don't, but I really don't trigger any trades in the monthly because I just don't have the patience to wait till it grow. But on this, you see that prices come here to previous lows, big sell-off, and now kind of retrace. We're still not sure on a monthly basis if this is a retracement or whether it would consolidate around this area and shoot back up. So I wanted to see, at least on a daily basis, would I see it coming down a little? Because on a monthly, if it goes down a little, that's a big deal in the daily. So what do? Drop my fibs here, and it's sitting exactly, if you guys don't see this, it's sitting exactly on the 61.8. So with that in mind, I went down to my trusted weekly. What do we see here? Double top. And what else do we got here? Top 1, top 2, the MACD, the RSI is making lows, but these actually made higher highs. Didn't close there, but made higher highs. I was like, all right, let's get into a short position. So I went down to my daily, wanted to see if there was some kind of entry for me to get in. And when did I get in on this? Let me just double check it. So, New Zealand CHF got in on the 12th. Yeah, so what I did was when I saw this, I remember this had already happened when I saw this chart. I wanted it to retest the 50 EMA. So when this happened, I bought it on the break of that candle. So I'm pretty much waiting still. So it's in limbo right now. My right there, that's where I got in. I'm hoping it would at least go down to this weekly 50. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, that's about it for this trade. Let's take a look at some of my losers for this week. Losers for this week. Okay, yeah, Euro JPY. Let's take a look at Euro JPY. Okay, so you see the monthly here. It's come down again. I like that 61.8 level. I've had a lot of success, so I'm going to stick by it. 61.8 retracement on the monthly. I'm going to take it out because it's going to cloud the whole chart here. So, and you see that this is being making higher highs. And look at this. This over here is the baby. Almost a tweezer top here. When I saw that, I was like, all right, money in the bank, right? No, not really. So consolidating here, went to my daily, and I kind of got in too early here. I actually got in on this candle. Then when it broke down, on hindsight, I'm like, why did I do that? I should have at least waited to see if it was gonna bounce off the 50. Stupid me got kind of excited when I saw these things happen. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss this. FOMO. Got in too early. Now I'm just gonna waiting. I'm just keep waiting to see what's gonna happen. Not too sure. But yeah, that's one of the trades that I lost this week. Not too much. Was able to close it. No, this actually hit my 1%. But usually I try to adjust my stops so that I at least that I don't lose more than like actually not lose 1%. Like let's say I would lose 0.7, 0.6, because sometimes these days like you don't make that much either, so you want to keep your losses to a minimum. The next one is Aussie, I think Aussie Kiwi, yeah, Aussie New Zealand. This one I actually made some money. So again, starting off with the monthly, so I've already driven, what am I saying? I've already drawn some of the key levels that I'm expecting it to move. So high 1, high 2, higher highs. You see the outlook. This is still not great because it's below the 50 EMA. I don't know. It's made new lows. It's just coming up, so I'm thinking this is gonna bet you any money this is gonna range in this area for a while. That's okay because that area in a daily chart is pretty good. We can make some good trades here. So going back to the weekly, not too bad, high highs. So I've been waiting for this, and I got in on this trade. When did I get in on this? Because I made money on this. So got in on the 7th. Yes, so I got in. This was my trade. Long position. This was my, so I wanted it to, these two candles, I wanted it to break the high, and it broke the high and came back down, but I had the guts to hold it, and as soon as it came here, I sold it off. Not the greatest, 1.32 risk to reward. That's why I keep my losses to a minimum. I can't remember where I read it but this, I think it was on a podcast, but this person was talking that, yeah, my edge is my trading strategy, but one of my edges are also my risk management. So after I heard that, I was like, you know what? Cut my losses fast, because you'll be surprised how easy you will close a winning trade and how hard it is to close a losing trade. Anyways, that was my New Zealand Kiwi. So we have this zone now. This is making some quite bearish candles here. You see the RSI. So if you look from here, these days it's actually taken the highs off, but since it made this push here, RSI has been going down. MACD is kind of in between. It's not really giving us a signal. Why I'm scared to get in is I'm not too sure if this downtrend line over here. Let me take this off. This downtrend line is on a weekly, I think. Yeah, no, monthly. Where am I getting this downtrend? Yeah, monthly down. So I'm not sure if this will come back up and hit this. It would reverse here, but because this is so close by, this is close by. I really need some exhaustion here. Like these are the ones that gives you a nice big shadow like this and goes back for a double top. So I'm gonna wait out on this because there's so many zones close by that it can push to. I'm just gonna wait and see. And also, like every day they're making new highs. I know the candles are showing bearish momentum is building, but they're making new highs. So I'm just gonna stay out of this and see what happens. And what should I talk about next? Euro New Zealand. Yes, Euro New Zealand. Take a look at this. This one, I had the opportunity to take some profits because I got in somewhere here in this consolidation, went up here. I made my 1 hour, but I thought it was gonna keep going because I was going off a weekly zone right here that I wanted to come to. Didn't come to it, might come to it later on, but I don't know. This candle doesn't look good. This doesn't look good either. This hasn't closed yet. This is today's candle, so let's see what happens. And you see the MACD is kind of tightening up too, so you never know. But the good thing is, if you look, I'm definitely trading this because look what it is: shoulder head, and shoulders pattern. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for this on a monthly, right? Making new high, making new lows, high lows. So head and shoulders. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this. I'll update you guys. Definitely, this is going to be on my Signal group. If you guys don't know where it is, right here, go join. It's free of charge. I give multiple updates a day, talk about my trades. So if any of my Signal provider service, what do I call them, customers, it's free though. Any of the guys who are in my Signal room, if you're watching, you know I update you guys on the trades that I took, why I lost money, why I made money. These are some of the recent trades that we made. We were able to make a good chunk. Yeah, name and email address, and I'll send you the link to my Telegram group. It is right here. So I update you. So updated me today. This was my current status on all my active trades. US, UAD, AUD, CHF up 4 pips. Swiss yen 83 pips. Dollar yen 19 pips, and I was down New Zealand Swissy. So yeah, this I'm gonna keep an eye out for. And let's take a look at some active trades. First off, Swiss yen. Let's take a look at this. Okay, start off with monthly. Not much, but it's at my favorite spot, which is the 61.8 zone. That's on a monthly level. I know it's below the 50, but it's at a key zone. Look at this. Struggled over here. This didn't make it all the way down. That's all we got, but like 1, 2. So there's been momentum around those zones. Down to the weekly. Now you see the clear trend line. I would not trade this all the way here. Where is this short coming from? Get out of my way. I'm hoping to trade it till here. It is still active. And so this broke out yesterday but couldn't hold it. Now we are in. And I got in to this trade on a 4-hour setup. Here it is. Booyah. Long 4-hour. I should have got that. I actually didn't take profits out. I left it because it was such a strong move. And also, when this started coming down, I brought my stop somewhere here just below the 50. So, because if it's going to take this whole candle out, I am out. But hey, 50 managed to support. Look at it right there. Let's see how what this ends. I might move my stop down below, but I don't want to rush into it because that's how I give back, right? So I just want to let it go and see what happens. Even over here, I'm making at least, let's say, somewhere here, 0.5 hour, not the greatest. Where's 1 hour? So it should be here actually, because at least that way I secure 1 hour, which is not a bad idea. And also I'm seeing this now. Let me just draw this real fast. Trend line broken back to 50. Let's see if it holds or if it goes down. After the video, I'm going to move my stop over here. That way at least I secure 1 hour, right? It's important because when they gives money, you gotta hold on to it, boy. Alright, that's one of the trades. Another trade that I'm in, New Zealand Swiss. Did I talk about this? Let me just go and check. Yeah, I think we did, right? We spoke this. Yes, we did. We did talk about this. USD JPY. Okay. This is another trade that just got triggered today on this break. Let's go to the monthly. Is it just me or are all of these on 61s? Again, oh, this is at the 50, so yeah, this is not at 60 because that would have been too strange. Like, am I only seeing 61.8? So at a 50, still a key level. It's not the level that I'm trading. The level signifies to me this, that there was some indecision here. There was a reversal here. That means there was supply here, supply here, supply here, supply here. That's about it. So this was back in 1999, 05, 03, no, 08. This is 14, and now we're here again in 16. What will happen? I have no idea, but probability says that it's broken through a downtrend line. It's made a higher high. It should keep going, but you never know. So this is trading it. Here's my long was on top of this. This is my stop right below this. These lows, and my nearest resistance is around here between this zone, these two. Let's take here. I'm making 1.25R. Not too bad, not too shabby. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't get demoralized or put down by losing trades. What matters the most is that your setup, your analysis is on point. As long as that's on point, you have nothing to worry about. Keep doing what you're doing and trade on a simulator till you get that confidence. Or backtest. See, I used to trade on a simulator. Now when I come up with new strategies, I just backtest. I backtest the fuck out of these trades. So that way when I'm going through a drawdown period, I know, you know what, even on my backtesting, there were drawdown periods for 10 days. All I had to do during the drawdown periods is manage my risk. So when I have like 3 or 4 continuous losing trades, I usually bring down my risk below 1%. I don't risk more than 1%. So when I'm having a losing streak, I'd be bringing it back to like 0.6. Depends. It really depends on how you feel, where your account balance at. Did you come out of a major winning streak? It depends, but make sure you bring it down. That's what's important. Okay, and what are some trades that I'm waiting for? Because I have this whiteboard here that I write stuff on, and it says Euro New Zealand, look for a pullback. So let's take a look. This would be a good one for you guys too. New Zealand. We'll take a look at. Look for a pullback. Why am I saying this? Oh yeah, this. I already spoke to you guys about this. Look for a pullback for 50. And the next one says New Zealand USD pullback on monthly. What does this mean? Let's just take a go. Okay, I got this. I don't really think I'll get the pullback that I need, but there's a zone here that I need to watch out for. Let's see, like this. This will, chances are, bounce on this. How strong is this? Let's see if this is strong. Where's that there? This is the zone, my friend. This is the zone we gotta watch out for. Okay, so what am I gonna go do here? So this is where the monthly comes in play. What does the monthly tell me? Look at this. Look at this beauty here. 50 pull back up and comes back, doesn't even hit the 50, so it bounces off at the 38, which means it's a trend continuation. Nice, sexy high test candle. I'm killing myself for missing this. Now I'm back down, pulls down right away, goes down to really, still going down, and around that zone, what do we have? The weekly 50 coming up, but I think the trend is down on this. If we write it like this, okay, right? We'll probably come and bounce out of here. Let's see what happens. I am not gonna take the upside of this because the monthly is telling me no. I'm not gonna take a long trade on this. What I'm gonna wait for is to come all the way here or somewhere here, I don't know. It'll give, I'm not watching for long, so I don't really care, and I'm waiting for one of these. So by the time, this is not gonna be a soon, this is not gonna be a trade that you're gonna get very soon, but I'm hoping when it does this, this EMA is gonna be coming down, and if I, let's say I pull this somewhere exactly where I thought, well, I didn't, that was a random pull, but exactly where the line is, somewhere here, I'll get a reversal. Now for that, I'm waiting for a signal, a good bearish engulfing like this, or a nice, I don't like these kangaroo, these high tests that are so tall. I haven't had much luck with it, but like something like this, a high test candle, I'll get in, go short, yeah. So that's another one that I'm waiting anxiously. Yeah, so that's about it for now. Stay tuned. I'll probably gonna post another video tomorrow about some updates because I have some good trades going on right now. Like Swiss yen is doing good for me. I'm also live. Like I told you guys, USD yen and New Zealand Swiss kind of still in the break even zone, so I'm not too sure what's gonna happen with those. But I'll update you guys with this and come up with some, because I've also been getting questions on, so how do I draw my zones and how I use MACD. You know, not my calendar. MACD is one of those indicators that I've used since since the beginning, man. I've been using MACD since the time when I started trading. So I shouldn't say I've mastered, because just the other day I was watching some YouTube too. I was like, oh, this guy uses MACD, and he had this MACD YouTube video. I was like, oh, let me take a look. Kind of aligns with how I'm looking at MACD as well. So definitely gonna come up with a MACD article and a YouTube video soon. So Wednesday, guys, Thursday, Friday, 2 more days for the week, midweek. Hopefully you guys are doing good for October. Trade safe, plan the trade the plan, and yeah, see you guys soon. Peace.